Welcome back to the channel. I don't know what that voice is, but we're just kind of getting used to being on the camera again, okay? Welcome to a week in the life of training for a few fun things, and I wanted to make a video in Jan because I'm on week 3 of my training for my first High Rocks event, but around that I also have other goals in the year which are pretty exciting, and I just wanted to take you through a week of training. So today's actually Tuesday. I took my first rest day yesterday. Starting the week strong, right? No, but I was really wiped out after last week, so I took a rest day. Today we've got full body strength and a High Rocks AMRAP or an EMOM. A 12 to 16 minute EMOM. I do have big goals. So the first one is I want to do my first High Rocks. I'm doing that in April. My second goal is I want to deadlift 100 kilos, so that's very much strength focused. And my third goal is to grow my glutes. Like, I want to considerably grow my glutes in 2024. And lastly, I want to run a sub 55 10k. Currently it's like 1 hour 3. So that's a pretty big jump for me. But having said that, there is also something else, which is nutrition. Of course, nutrition is always going to play a role. So what I found is that when I'm training like this, what really matters is my nutrition in terms of eating foods that are going to fuel my workouts, carbs, protein, making sure I'm eating a very high protein diet if I want to maintain that muscle, and I want to, but because I've been already babbling a bit, as I was saying, the focus is going to be High Rocks, and then I will probably focus more on my running after that, because I also love running in like summertime. And then I'll probably still include all of these elements into my workouts, but I'll probably focus a little bit more on strength and glute growth more towards like the end of summer and end of the year, because I like doing that in the winter, which makes sense. It just shows how you can have yearly goals and you can still work towards them, or like build the base for something like your aerobic base or your strength base, and then like really push for that later on in the year and still enjoy the whole process. So anyways, that's that. We are going to go into the gym. We are going to show you the workout, and let's get to it, basically. Okay. I'll see you at the gym. Okay guys, so for my first workout of the week, I was focusing on strength training, followed by a little EMOM. Obviously, as always, I start with some walking when I didn't show on here, and some dynamic stretches, just opening up the hips and getting some blood flowing, because we were going to start with quite heavy deadlifts. Then I just move on to my first exercise, which was sumo deadlifts, and I just start loading the bar really light and build my way up until my top set. You will be able to see here that like my back actually caves in a little bit, and later on in the week we will discuss the problems that this actually brought to me. So over here you can see that my back is actually a little bit curved, which is a bad sign, but it's okay. I did push quite hard and I did hit 75 kilos, which is more than last week. I did 4 sets of 8. Then I moved into split squats, again 4 sets of 8. It was pretty savage, and again my form is just really tight across the whole video, and I could feel this. I did push through, but again you'll see through this entire shit show of a video as to why, but I still wanted to show you guys. And after that I moved into push press. Again, this is great for strength and also High Rocks, because there is loads of wall balls and burpees and things that just require upper body strength. And this was, I think it was 3 times 12. And lastly, we moved into leg press. I did do quite a high stand on here because my quads were quite sore from last week, and I increased up to 50 kilos, which for me at the time, like right now, is quite a lot. After that, I did do a little core circuit, but I didn't film that, I don't know why. And I just finished off with a 60-minute EMOM where I did running, rowing, burpees, as you can see on here, and then farmer's carry for 1 minute every minute. And whenever I would finish before, I would just rest and then repeat all over again. And this was absolutely savage.
The next day.
I think you can tell by my face, what my mood is like and how I feel about this interval session. 65-minute interval session. It's like a 15-minute easy jog and then 8 rounds of 2 minutes hard, 3-minute jog. 8 rounds. And then a 10-minute cool down, which is okay. But I'm sorry, what? It's not that I want to complain on my YouTube channel and to the public, but I'm really not feeling it. Like, I'm really not feeling it. But the sun has cleared out because it's been raining here. I know, can you believe it? It rains in Spain. Wait, I'm gonna put you here. And yeah, I'm really not feeling it, but we're gonna go anyways. I've got these new running shoes. I tried them for my easy run the other day and I absolutely love them. Absolutely love them. I have jumped on the trend. I feel like I'm definitely cheating on Asics, but whatever, we move. They'll get over it. They make enough money. But like, oh. Anyways, as I was saying, interval session today, 65 minutes, absolute savagery. I am incredibly sore from yesterday's session. I didn't even speak to you after because I felt like I was gonna throw up in my own mouth, which we love that for us, right? And just, it's gonna be one of those sessions that we're just gonna get it done. We're just gonna get it done. I don't wanna run. I bet you next clip's gonna be like, I'm so happy I went on my run. Guys, I almost forgot. I need to steal Andy's glasses. Do I look like I run now? I actually think like I look like such a loser with my running outfit, but I mean, I am a runner. I ran half a marathon, so I'm definitely a runner, but I just love these. Mine look like middle-aged man who gets into cycling, whereas these look like PBs, you know? Even though there's no PBs. No, there will be a PB. Better in a self-talk. Okay, let's go. I'm procrastinating. Let's go! Excuse me, sir. What the fuck? Ah! Okay, we're almost done with our warm-up. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling tired. Just everything feels way tight. It's okay. Got it. Don't have to sprint every interval session, so it's fine. 2 down, 6 to go. Fuck me. This is so... Don't try this at home. At least not if you have the same level of fitness that I do. Fuck me. That was hard. Okay, 10-minute jog. Even that feels hard. Oh, we're done. Rude that no one was telling me that my hair looked like shite. Look how red I am. This is just the norm. I don't remember the last time I went for a run and didn't end up this red, so. But yeah, sub 5-minute max pace. Obviously that was me absolutely legging it, but I'll take it. These stairs are... Look at how many stairs I have to go up. Stay at home.
2 days later.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Haven't seen you in 2 days, have I? Oopsies. Yesterday, so yesterday was Thursday, it's Friday today, I had a 40-minute AMRAP, and it's obviously for high rocks. And that's new, it's my 3rd week doing high rocks training. And I was so exhausted. I checked my app, I realised that I'm getting my period in a week. Not that that is like sometimes it's just placebo, it's like you just feel like that's what's happening. But I checked that, I was incredibly tired, incredibly sore, I was emotional, and I just scrapped it. Like I literally was like, I don't care, I'm not going. I went for a walk, I went home. And I noticed it after that I didn't want to film that, I didn't want to admit that, and I felt like I'd failed. And what? Like if I was watching someone else's video, I'd be like, yeah, of course, like, take a rest day, girl. Of course, it's hard, it's okay, you need rest, your body knows better.
But then when it came to me, I was comparing myself to people that I follow and people that I watch on social media that inspire me to train like this. And I was comparing myself to people that have been training since they're kids. I started training when I was 18. I'm comparing myself to people that have almost made it to the Olympics. Look, that's inspiring and it's amazing what they've achieved, but that doesn't mean that I'm at that level. Just because they find that normal or they find that achievable or sustainable doesn't mean that it's not going to be really hard for me. Upon reflection, how hard I've been on myself. Like, I have more days in the week. I can rest, I can build my fitness. I don't have to show up as the person that's going to do the high rocks on week 3 when I've got 12 weeks. But anyways, I was being so mean to myself yesterday, like so mean to myself. So now I've woken up, I've been kinder to myself. I've like put on my little makeup, and this is makeup for me, and I'm gonna walk to get myself a coffee before I start work. And I'm just gonna show up to the gym again today and see how I feel without any pressure. But I just wanted to show that and share that instead of coming on here and being like, oh, I just moved my workout to Friday because I was tired. Like, yes, that's true, but the thought process behind it and how I was treating myself was not cool at all. For me, someone's really judging me. For me, it's really all about like showing up for myself authentically and showing up how I would want someone I'm watching to show up. But then when it comes to like myself, I'm like, oh well, you need to do it perfectly. No girl, we're gonna get a little coffee, we're gonna be nice to ourselves. I'm gonna show up like the world's not ending because you didn't do a fucking 40-minute AMRAP.
Hola, Marta.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Muy buenas, bienvenida.
Buenos días.
Un flaco de avena para llevar.
Can we appreciate the slick bun? Courtesy of the fucking weather in Spain. Look at that. Just had to run for my life because it's like torrential rain. I literally feel like I'm in the UK. I'm not gonna lie, it's taking every single bone of my body to drive myself to the gym right now. And I feel like things are just going against me because don't know how I managed, but it's 20 to 4. I've got a meeting at 5. So I'm just gonna go and do my ANRAP. But I go to an outdoor gym and the weather conditions, look at my window. I am aware that I just keep complaining. It's honestly since that interval session. But I'm gonna go anyways. It's one of those sessions that I just need to show up for myself, to prove to myself that I can do it, that I can do hard things, and that it's okay that I feel like this, but I'm still showing up for myself. But seriously, this rain. I'm going to the gym. I don't care. Even if it's the last thing I do, I'm fucking going. I'm fucking going. Watch this space. I'm going. Guys, I got to the gym and left. But like, to be fair to myself, all the equipment was soaked. Like, I took a picture of the sled balls and it was all just soaked, and the lane of like where you pull the sled was all soaked, and the bike was broken. They were fixing it. There were 2 guys there. Like, my ass would have been like half a meter next to them, and I was just like, I'm not fucking doing this. Like, fuck that. All of it was soaked. So now I've spent an hour procrastinating, and I have a meeting that I need to go in 20 minutes. But then I'm literally gonna go sign up to another gym because this has literally become like it's personal. Or if I were to do it tomorrow, it'd be all nice and dry and the vibe would be there, all the high roxy girlies. But no, now it's just a thing that I need to do it today. Can you imagine chilling in my brain? No. God, no. Actually, delirious. Like, it's getting to the point where I'm like, are you okay?
Several days later.
been a while. I was determined to get this high rock session in. I signed up to a new gym, and as soon as I got there, all the area where they have high rocks equipment and everything, there was a class. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And I just told myself I was gonna do my leg session, and then the next day I could do my high rock session. Little did I know, I did one exercise. No, I did two actually. I did this standing hip abductor machine, my glutes, and my body felt broken. Like when I tell you broken, okay? And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do a little bit of mobility and then I'll do some stretching and I'll be fine. 20 kilos on the hip thrust machine, couldn't do more than 2 reps. My back was in bits. I was like, okay, my body is telling me to rest. And again, this like voice inside of me was telling me that I was failing, that I was, you know, I was failing at this video. I couldn't even show a week of training because I'd only trained 2 days. So, and I just said, that's fine. That's fine. This is literally your body telling you to rest. What would I tell my best friend? What would I tell a client? This coming week, on Monday, I saw a physio and he told me that I've been training too hard. I need to slow down. He's told me some things that have just been a bit of a wake-up call. Again, I've just been so hard on myself with my training and the expectations that I've put on myself. Really forcing myself to become this fit person, but you can't. You have to meet yourself where you're at with fitness. You can't push to a point where you can't progress and you only end up fatigued and overtired, because it's like trying to run before you can walk. What's going to happen is that you're going to fall face flat into the ground. And what I've been doing has been trying to sprint when I needed to learn how to walk. I hate to admit that because I want to be at this level and I'm not there yet, but I won't get there unless I take the stairs. Like I can't just magically get there. And it's just been a bit of a wake-up call to really focus on like certain weaknesses. I've just realized how hard I've been on myself with the whole process, because I thought I had to be, or I had to prove something, or I wanted to be like people that I see online, and it's like, you don't. Like the whole point is to meet yourself where you're at, and it's like you versus wherever you are in your life. So yes, that was my week of training. It was more of an emotional roller coaster than anything, but I'm glad I shared it. You know, even as someone that trains very consistently, these things happen. And I think if anything, it happened on the week that I wanted to film it, because I had to realize that, and I also had to share that message for whoever needs it. So if you're finding yourself in a similar place, don't be hard on yourself. Like generally reevaluate what it is that you value and what you really need in this moment in time, and meet yourself where you're at, because you might want to be here and you're currently here, and the next stage is this one, not this one. I will see you in the next video. Do let me know what you would like to see more of, and thank you for being here, for staying till the end. Make sure to subscribe, of course, because that will support my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.